Hello and welcome to this video. Greenskull, that's from Iceland, right? Is that Iceland? Yeah, I think that's Iceland. Yes. Okay, so d4 bishop f4. And yeah, I'll play this c5 line against it. It's one of the more interesting tries. Bishop f4 is not so easy to get an interesting game against. So let's see what happens here. Yeah, this is what they usually do. You can you can take and play knight c6. This is what I recommend in my repertoire. Bishop b8, rook b8, rook a7, black has e5, which is good for him. And this is a decent ending. Or queen this middle game. You can always debate about how to call that. Where black does have the double pawns as a long-term idea, at least, to play against. It's not that easy to get something really exciting going on. Well, here at least I get the bishop pair, which is nice. As in, I mean, it's at least something where you have an idea how to win the game in the long run. It's not the end of the world, though, of course. I mean, white is not probably not very happy about this position, but it's not going to be an easy win for black or anything like that. I wanted to go king to e7, but I think I do this first. Try to get this knight to move or cover it. I mean, I threaten to take. Knight b5, I can take, play king e7. So he's going back now, king to e7. Knight b5, I can just move the bishop again to b4 or something like that. So what I want long term is to open this up. Do you want to give me two bishops against two knights here, or what's the deal? I cannot really believe in that. I mean, a6. Okay, no, that was the idea. Okay. I definitely have knight b4 as a decent move. With knight d3. Yeah? Okay. Don't want to spend more time here. Yeah, knight d3 is the idea. Maybe rook c3 here for white. Even though that's not a very attractive move to play, to be honest. Interesting. So what's the deal? Knight b5. I cannot go a6. Interesting move. It's not so easy here to find something that is still kind of interesting. It's just very, very equal. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this was an interesting maneuver here. Knight to b5. I didn't have that on the radar at all. Okay, so if I move the bishop, a7 is going to be taken. Yeah, my idea was to go just a6. Then knight b6 comes. Okay. So not that. Okay. Yeah, as I said, it's difficult to do anything. I don't really see myself being in danger. Or something funky, like knight takes a7, then knight b6 check, but that's not working, right? It shouldn't work. Well, this is probably just equal. On the other hand, I mean, I remember, I exactly remember what I wrote in that Benko repertoire, that these double pawns on the b file, they're going to stay there forever. And yeah, this is definitely true. You always have some kind of plan, like, okay, just play on and on and on and on, and maybe hope that those double pawns cause white some concern in the long run. This can still happen here. Yeah. It's just not easy to make any sort of headway. b6 probably. Make this knight look a little bit weird. I can go f6 e5 for some activity.
Check.
Let's do that. d4 for a passer. I'm not sure, but it does make the knight look silly. Yeah. Threatening b5 now. It's actually quite awkward. So check and rook e5.
Time check.
Maybe. Rook e5. Threatening b5, winning the knight. f4, rook e3, attacking b3. Yeah, I think he's in trouble here. I can take it, or I don't see why not. I'm still threatening b5. I know he's got this square. Okay, how to do it? I think b5 and rook c5 is good, because he cannot avoid the trade now. He has to trade, otherwise rook c2. f4, knight e3 wins the house.
Check.
And now I'm ready to go a4. Second pawn on the run. a2, or I wonder, no, probably
check.
Picking up those is easier. Now it just
check.
Approach here with the king.
Check.
I can go to d5. It was a silly move. Bit of a silly move. It's not all that easy. Currently I cannot move the pawn. How do I make the pawn move? I have to go to b4 or to f4. Okay, now I only have 5 seconds. So I have to make a draw, which is a bit of a shame. I was gambling. Oops.
Game drawn.
Oops. Okay, yeah, okay, I should win this, of course, but I kind of squandered away time. Where did I squander away all the time?
Check.
Yeah, that was a stupid move. A completely stupid move. I just have to, yeah, break the blockade of the knight and win quite easily. Just the knight to e5 or c5 or something. And here it still was a little bit tricky.
Check.
Yeah, okay, tricky. It's easy still, but I screw it up. At least at the end on time. Yeah, so it was a quite equalish position, but it's again this pawn is not going away, and you have chances long term. So yeah, I mean, maybe I should have gone a6 here and asked him about this bishop. I think he probably wanted to take, but here actually this is interesting because I'm playing on this pawn now. The c6 pawn is never falling because of the bishop. That could be interesting. I think I'm probably winning the pawn here. Okay, rook here. I just played in a simple way, but I think it wasn't bad.
Check.
I always have the weakness to play against. And now with this weird knight, rook on c3, he has the knight out of squares.
Check.
Yeah, roughly here it gets very difficult. Probably it's a losing position. Yeah, it's like -2. Rook b5 is also interesting here, but there's nothing I think wrong with what I did. This ending is comparatively easy to win.
Check.
I just took too long. Just took too long for it. That was also a pretty silly move. And now it's not that easy at all. Now, here we are talking about a draw, but okay, he blundered into a loss later with no time. He was playing, of course, on my time. Yeah, okay, I was gambling with this pre-move. You need like 2 seconds or so maybe for this, but I didn't have them. Okay, guys, thanks for watching.